Good evening, everybody. How are you guys? I know it's been a while since I made a video, and honestly, I should have done one by now, but just been kind of slacking. But I definitely have a lot to cover, like everything from my G8 to my motorcycle and even the garage. We have some stuff to cover. I think it's been, well, I mean, it hasn't been too long since I made a video, but since I've actually done like a vlog and gone over everything that's going on with my, my life and, my toys and everything. So why don't we go ahead and do that? All right, so start off with my bike. You guys have probably seen the videos but I put a new exhaust system on my bike because the stock exhaust system was way too quiet, and honestly, I just wanted to hear like what the true sound of this bike is like. So I put a Two Brothers exhaust system on there. It's a slip-on system. Sounds awesome. If you guys want to hear it, you can look on my channel. I have a couple videos actually. Then I went and got a passenger kit so my girlfriend can ride with me. There's one of these on the other side, and that peg goes up and down, of course. And right now, I have the back seat and the passenger seat, the backrest and the passenger seat currently off the bike just because she's not going to be riding the bike with me until this weekend, since she lives like an hour and a half away from me. I know, sad. But only temporary. But it only takes like 5 minutes to take the backrest and the seat off, and I just like the way this looks better with the panel on there. So until she rides with me, the panel is there, but the pegs will stay on there. So that's pretty much it for the bike. Oh, before I forget, I also put a radiator guard on here because it does not come with one. But, still has plenty of air through to cool the engine, and it says 1250S on the bottom, which is pretty cool. It's a Sportster S. It's a 1250cc engine, so I think that's a cool statement right there. Now moving on to Big Red. As you can see, there's some stuff going on here. So why don't we talk about this? We're gonna start with the wheels. I already had these wheels in the back, but now I have Mickey Thompson ET Street R's, and it's a 305 wide tire. That's some meat on the back. Some meat. So these actually hook very well on the street. I don't even have to heat them up, and it hooks very well. And it actually launches better. Like, these are radials, not slicks. So yeah, it worked very well for the street. And then the front, I have the Mickey Thompson ET Street Skinnies to match the back. They're pretty skinny. It's a 5-inch wide wheel and a 6-inch wide tire. So I think that this set looks so sick on the G8. I'm not going to go too long distance on these just because they only last I've heard anywhere from 3,000 to 8,000 miles. Just depends on your driving style. So yeah, there's the start of the G8 mods. Now under the hood. So now I have a Holley Sniper intake manifold and the fuel rails, of course. I also switched from the nozzle in the intake tube, and now I actually have a nitrous plate kit. So that's gonna be much better, more concentrated nitrous injection, better flow for the nitrous, especially with that intake. And then now I have a Texas Speed Stage 4 F35 cam. That's a big jump from my old cam. This thing sounds like a monster now, and it pulls harder on the top end. Pretty sure I've already covered that I have the new valve covers on there and this plate. That pretty much tells you all the info of the car. Horsepower and torque are not accurate now because this was last year and I've since made changes. I have to buy a new nitrous control box because this one went bad. My fault for putting it so close to the headers. I didn't think that the heat would kill the thing. So got one of those ordered. Hopefully it comes soon. Oh, I've got these dual exhaust tips. These are sick. They're 3.5-inch outlets, 3-inch inlet. So that will look sick on the back. And finally, I suppose we'll just cover this. I got a new toolbox and I moved it to the back of the garage. It is about, yeah, it's twice as wide as my old one. I got it at Harbor Freight. It was like 350 bucks. And I installed this shop light above it. I'm still organizing in here. I got a couple shelves to put up on the walls. I'm gonna get some stuff off the ground. I just need to organize in here. There's like the sides of my garage are kind of cluttered. I need to clean all that up because I need more working room, especially around the car. If I pull the wheels off or if I'm cleaning the side of the car, I just need more working room. So I'm gonna work on that, but I'm loving, like, it's not like anything crazy. It's not a crazy toolbox, but definitely upgrade from my last one. But for 350 bucks, I think it's a pretty good deal. So up here, we've got a bunch of sockets, some extensions, a breaker bar. I need to fill this up with more sockets. I mean, I got some in this tool bag, but definitely missing some stuff. I just bought some pry bars and a C-clamp. Got some ratchets in here. Got one from Snap-on. Got a bunch of wrenches in here. Metric. Some more wrenches in here. These are standard sockets. I need to get an organizer for those. Oh, these are all spark plug sockets. Separated those. Now we got all like your Torx bit sockets, or your Torx bits. These extraction sockets, which are good for if you like round off a bolt or something. We got a 1/4-inch drive torque wrench in there. Some impact sockets. There's my electric impact. Had that thing for like 4 or 5 years. Still works great. It's crazy. Hopefully it stays that way. Got a bunch of Allen wrenches in here, not organized. I gotta work on that. Some other tools, some brushes. Those hooks are very handy, surprisingly. Some more tools and stuff in here. Go down here, and then we got like a bunch of lubricants and stuff, some touch-up paint, brake cleaner, all kinds of stuff in there. Oops. And then we got like all this miscellaneous stuff. 3M double-sided tape, electrical tape, all kinds of different stuff. It's like that's like the junk drawer of my toolbox. So, yeah, it's gonna be my toolbox for a while till I have like a bigger. I'm probably just gonna have to move, so I have a bigger garage, and I can get a bigger toolbox and another place to store my Grand Prix with this in there as well. So, looking forward to that. So something, I didn't really get a video of it, but I installed a polyurethane transmission mount in this. Was it last week? But I really like it. Other than like the vibration, which is expected because it's polyurethane. Like the car feel more solid and just feels better. And the old one, it wasn't like torn up, but it was definitely old and used. So that felt good to replace that. And in the house right now, I have 2 front wheel bearings, 2 back wheel bearings, and 2 BMR motor mounts. So I'll do the wheel bearings and the motor mounts. It shouldn't be too hard. But the back wheel bearings are going to be the biatch because you have to have a special tool to pull those bearings out. And I don't want to mess it up, so I'm just going to have my friend Nathan at Handerbuilt do it. Oh, and I have a power steering pump because that went bad a while ago. And aside from that, I also have to install a vacuum pump because with the giant cam I have now, it like sucks all of my engine vacuum. And it probably has partly to do with the fact that I have 230,000 miles on the thing. So the Giant Cam is using all of the engine vacuum, and I have none left for my brakes. So it's really hard to slow the car down. I really have to jam the brake pedal to slow it down, which is not safe. So vacuum pump is in order. Front driver's side brake caliper is in order because it's leaking fluid. This car needs some TLC. I've had it for 4 years almost, and I've done more mods than maintenance on it, unfortunately. And with the mileage, it needs it. So in the next month or month and a half or so, it's getting a lot of new parts. So after that's all done, it should be ready to go. And hopefully the engine lasts the season. So thanks for checking out the video, guys. I'm going to keep you guys updated for more stuff that I do with the car. The bike, I'm probably not really going to touch. Don't really have to do anything unless I put like a small little like fairing up front just for looks. But yeah, I will post more videos of that stuff, keep you guys updated. So I'll see you guys next time.